know what to do.
Stolen. Alright, let's go and kill some raiders. I must admit, some of the mechanics on this game I really don't like. Compared to number 3, it just, I don't know, it just feels like a generic shooter. Do feel free to chime in if you think I'm wrong, to be honest. I welcome everyone, to be honest. I don't suppose there's anything, I can't really say I'm wrong if it's my opinion, but I like to hear everybody else's opinion, to be honest. I like to hear what other people think about it. I know there's a lot of people that actually do enjoy Fallout 4. I mean, bloody hell, I waited for it to drop down in price to £18 before I picked it up for, obviously, for my PlayStation. I bought it day one for my Xbox, and to be honest, I kind of regret buying it. I own the DLC for it, which, to be honest, wasn't exactly stellar. Like, I'm hoping the next bit of DLC will be at least a little bit better. Build your own robot, yay, fun. But what can you do, I suppose? Used to be my favourite weapon on Fallout 3, the hunting rifle. Thoroughly enjoyed using it. I like the mod system on this, same as I like the mod system on, what was that? Rainbow Six Vegas. Flipping idiot. On New Vegas. I liked New Vegas. The only thing I didn't like was getting stuck in the floor and several other glitches that I've encountered. Don't sass me, Cogsworth. I'll come back there and beat your ass. I think I've enjoyed, to be honest, in the wrong way, I've enjoyed them all. Just one of them things, I suppose everybody's different. What the hell did I miss? Yeah, reload. Bloody hell, I can't even aim straight. Right, really should have these on, what we call it. Like I say, I'm not really a big fan of mechanics, but what can you do, I suppose. The game sold remarkably well. But then again, anybody expecting it not to with the name Fallout attached to it is a fool, to be honest. I didn't like the spoilers that went around. Shit out me, why don't you? I didn't like the spoilers that went around, like people blowing the ending for other people. I mean, I was at least courteous enough to basically not spoil it for my friends, although that took some doing, to be honest. A friend of mine got the story in about 5 seconds, but to be fair, it was, like I say, no offence to my friend in question, but the story wasn't exactly stellar. But it was an actual nice story too. to play, to be honest. It was a bit of an annoyance, but right. And so why doesn't anybody have a 10mm pistol anymore? It's supposed to be the go-to weapon, yet everybody has pipe weapons. Idiot. But what can you do, I suppose? I mean, at the end of the day, I paid for the game. It's like there's a lot of people criticising.
Why don't you just die?
There's a lot of people criticising people for bad-mouthing the Tom Clancy's The Division, calling them spoilt, entitled, and stuff like that. I'm sorry, but if you paid for a game and you're not getting the game that you paid for, then that does not make you entitled. If you're trying to play the game you paid for and cannot play it for whatever their problem is, like the servers going down and stuff like that, then that's not your problem. You have every right to be pissed off. Because at the end of the day, you purchased a product and you can't play that product. Where on the other hand, if the fault is yours, like your internet not working properly and well, I've lost my chain of thought, stupid radar. Basically, if the fault is yours and like your internet's not working so you can't play it, then yeah, you have no right to be entitled. But it's the age-old argument, people calling gamers entitled because of the fact that they bought something. I'm sure I'm going the wrong bloody way here. But it's like you also get the same with people criticising games for having microtransactions in them. I don't like microtransactions in games, I really don't. If it's a free-to-play game, then fair enough. But I've had people criticise me on Twitter because I played a free-to-play game and I didn't pay money towards the economy. Like Lord of the Rings Online and Elder Scrolls Online. The fact that Elder Scrolls Online was going to charge a monthly subscription was a bit of a joke considering what it was. But again, that's one of the moments of who am I to judge? I couldn't make a better game, so. But I've been called a parasite because of the fact that I've not purchased any premium currency on a game. I don't see the point. If I don't enjoy a game, why should I pay? Why should I pay anything towards it? If that makes me a parasite, then that makes me a parasite. Funnily enough, I only ever heard that argument from an indie dev who I follow on Twitter, but unfortunately I'm not going to start a flame war, so I'm not going to mention his Twitter handle here. But it could be worse. I'll do that mission. Yeah, I think I did. But it's one of them moments you sit and I think, why am I a parasite? Because I don't want to pay for something I don't enjoy. I put money into World of Tanks every now and then. I buy myself at least 800 gold once every couple of months. It normally goes on converting XP from premium tanks into just free XP, really.
Having luck with those raiders? I took care of those raiders.
Talkie, you silly cow.
Well, that's the best news I've heard in a long time. By the way, we've talked about it. And we've decided to support the Minutemen.
At the end of the day, you can't call somebody, it's like me calling somebody out on Battlefield because they want, I don't like the people that camp in their own base. Like, that sit there and do nothing. They get, 2 kills the entire match and then brag to their friends that they managed to maintain their plus kill death ratio. I'm sorry, but I sit and I think, kill death ratio, I've seen 12-year-olds that brag about that. I mean, again, everybody plays the game differently. It's your game, you play it the way you want to play it. The same as it's my game, I'll play it the way I want to play it. But I sit and I think, why? It's weird. It's weird to me, to be honest, because normally on Battlefield I'm normally the assault or aggressive recon. Well, for those that don't play Battlefield and wonder what the hell I'm yammering on about, aggressive recon is recon with a carbine or a shotgun.
I took care of the raiders that were
And I
harassing
normally
that
have a
settlement you sent me
carbine.
to. The people there
My
decided
recon,
to join our cause.
my medic, my assault, is kitted out to be a medic. I don't use the 40mm grenade launcher. Nor do I look down on those that do. Because at the end of the day, you pay it, like Fallout, like Elite Dangerous, like every other game out there. Although that brings me to another point. Some people that I know, not friends of mine. I'm not that bitter to call out my friend. I'm not that stupid or that much of a jerk to call out my friends on Hero or something daft. But people that I, well, not know personally, obviously, but people that I know and have talked to have complained that people killing them are griefing them on Elite Dangerous. They turn around and say nothing but the same things over and over again, like, oh, he's griefing me when he's killed him once. I sit and I think, yeah, I've been griefed on that game more than once. I've been followed around by a player who wouldn't leave me alone, who bombarded my Xbox Live, bombarded my Xbox Live inbox with nothing but hate mail, basically calling me a dick, calling me worse than shit, and stuff like that. And I sat there and thought, that's my definition of harassment. That is mine. And I sat and I thought about it, and it was like, what do you want me to do? People I talked to said, oh, just play solo, it'll go away. And I'm thinking, I sat there and thought about it for a couple of days. I went off for a couple of days, and I sat and I thought about it, and I thought, hold on a second, why should I walk away? Like, why should I walk away and hide? I've got nothing to hide for. At the end of the day, it's dumb. I'm not going to hide away from people. So basically, I kind of did, I suppose, considering I hid away, and basically, got to remember what I did, to be honest. It's been that long. Yeah, I'll eat the dog food, whatever. Basically, I got on early on in the morning, which I normally do anyway, and lo and behold, he wasn't on, so I got off lucky. And I saved up my money till I could afford basically did shitty missions, quick ones, so I could be basically there and back, did trade, did everything that I could to afford a Diamondback Scout. And basically bought this ship. And then I basically focused on buggering off and going to quest around distant stars. But that's that, as they say, is a story for another day. I won't bore everybody with the boringness of Elite Dangerous, because I'm not saying it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's boring. I thoroughly enjoy the game. I just haven't found the time to get back to it. But people are crying harassment after being killed once. I got involved in a full heated argument with people over it because of the fact that people who were caught, like there was 2 people doing a power play. I do believe it's called. I'm not familiar with the whole Elite Dangerous power plays and stuff. It's something I don't go into. I'm neutral. I work for nobody, basically, because I generally have a nasty habit of picking when I'm made to choose a side. I'm generally told to.
Some good news for a change.
When I'm generally told to pick a side, I generally pick the wrong one.
Time to welcome our newest recruit to the recon team.
But that's just me.
And with the proper guidance, I think she has the potential of becoming one of the best.
Thanks. I promise not to let you down.
I don't like picking sides. I never have and I never will.
That transmitter was enough.
So you decided
I think when people make you pick sides, it's a bit of unless it's a valid reason, I think it's a bit of a jerk move, to be honest. But Jesus Christ, I look like it.
I got tired.
I look strange.
Too bad.
I'm getting out of the stereotype.
Thought of you leaving.
No doubt I'll get hatred for it if I say it.
Like it or not, you're going to have to learn to work together. And you need to understand what it means to be a part of the Brotherhood. We're not soldiers of fortune. We're an army. And we've dedicated our lives to uphold a strict code of
But
if you intend to stay within
I get fed up with people crying harassment when they think they're being harassed when they've only been killed once.
That won't be a problem.
It just annoys me. It's like, he's harassing me. How many times has he killed you? Just the once. Do you guys going to play? I said one of them. I was like, do you guys going to play when you play Call of Duty or any other, like, basically about like a game where you've got to fight another player? Do you cry harassment?
There's one last order of business. From this moment forward, I'm granting you the rank
But
Initiate. This is only a training.
It could be worse.
I'm not permitted to grant ranks any higher than
Thank you.
Well, after this dialogue tree is done, that's me done for
She doesn't
the
even know what that means, Halen.
duration.
means to victory. In our eyes,
I will pick up Pete from here. Oh,
because
I
we're
think
fighting
I've killed
for
it.
the future of mankind. Our rallying cry is more powerful than any weapon you could ever carry.
Oh, shut up, man.
Now,
Bloody hell.
I need you to
Blah,
report to Halen
blah,
or
blah,
Reese
blah,
for your
blah.
next
What if my
assignment.
PC's loaded up yet?
Dismissed, soldier.
Oh, excuse me. No, but thank you very much. Thank you for listening. And good night and goodbye.